Well, we continue to hang out at the UFO Experience. This time, Miss Molly Reel is hanging out with a mastermind who's got a few tricks up his sleeve, Molly. One of our directors has had his own experience with this gentleman.
Oh, is that right? What did I have to say?
So, one of our directors,
Yep.
Julian, he hypnotized him to forget his name. He absolutely could not remember his own name.
Oh, no.
It's ridiculous, but funny all at the same time.
You know, it is. It really doesn't make sense to me when I try to think about what happens during hypnosis. But I want to introduce to you Fred Lee, Mastermind, hypnotist, magician, part comic as well. So we're here in Davis, and Fred, you will be here Friday night doing your thing. You have about an hour and a half show, and you will be hypnotizing some people from the audience. They were just telling us, our director Julian, you hypnotized him once. He couldn't remember his name.
Really? It's been, well, I got it once we see him, I guess I have to, it's been a while. I'm better with faces than names.
Can you snap him out of it now?
Yeah, well, all right. If you can hear me, there you go. You're all good.
Ah, good, Julian. You got it now. Phew, that's a relief. I wondered why he didn't respond when I called out his name.
That's why.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about you, your background. You actually have, tell us about your degree.
Yeah, so I got my degree back at UC Santa Cruz. I got a degree in psychology. Basically an excuse for me to do what I do and keep the mom happy.
Love that. And you've been in Davis for about a year. And we were talking about, you know, during COVID, during the pandemic, trying to hypnotize. It doesn't work as well over Zoom. You can make it work, but there's some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it works over Zoom, but I just want to avoid the whole liability issue. If the internet cuts off, then you're kind of screwed, you know? So I'd rather not deal with that issue.
Trying to figure out how to snap them out of it when they're not conscious, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do a few little mind tricks on me. Nothing too. I'm not gonna forget my name or anything like that. But what are we doing?
I mean, even if you do forget things, I always give it back. I'm a nice guy. So,
okay, perfect.
We're going to try this. We're going to use your phone for this. So take your phone. I'm just going to act as a table here. So I want to make sure you can touch my hand, make sure there's no sticky stuff, no weird stuff. Yep. And I want you to go ahead and pick up your phone.
Okay.
So you're right-handed, so you're going to be using that?
Well, you know what? I'll do my left hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So, and describe to everybody how that feels and all
It
that.
felt like picking up my phone.
Perfect. Hold on for your phone for a sec. Just like in the traditional Men in Black fashion. You know how they whip out the pen and then they make you look at it and make you forget a certain thing. In this case, you're going to forget how to pick up your phone. So just like that, if you try to pick it up, really feel it, really try.
See, this is one of those things where I feel like, am I just playing along for the, you know, but I feel like I'm going to get in the car and walk away and be like, you know what, I could have done it, but I don't know if I can.
I mean, if you look really closely here, just try lifting it. You can actually see the strain and everything on there. And you notice I'm not actively pulling or anything like that. I'm not even grabbing onto it.
No, it's very frustrating. And I feel like I'm, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, oh, I can do it. I just don't want to, but I don't think I can do it.
And then you're like, how much force are you doing when you're actually trying to pull that up?
Well, I'm trying to be sneaky and like grip it from underneath, but I like can't even get under it now.
And I'm not doing anything. But
And you're wide awake, right?
Yeah.
Here's the crazy part. You know, like in
well, you know, always a little bit halfway there these days.
we're gonna do one little quick thing. You know how like in the certain Jedi movies, feel it around your throat. If you try saying anything, nothing really comes out. All right, how'd that feel?
I didn't like that.
Describe it. It's hard for them to kind of see and get it, but just describe what happened there, just that little moment.
Well, I just wanted it to stop. I mean, yeah, I couldn't. I felt like I could have laughed, but then I didn't. All right.
All right. I'm going to give you your memories back so you'll be able to pick up your phone just fine. Here you go. Go ahead and try it out now. Perfectly fine. There you go.
Well,
there's a couple of little fun things, but it gets crazier in the actual show itself.
Molly, your face.
I know. I mean, it's one of those things. I know that after this, like, my family's going to say, but you could have picked it up, right? And I feel like I want to say, yeah, I could have done that, but I don't think I could have. And you said it's like part of the subconscious.
Right. It's actually more than the subconscious, because in psychology courses, they only teach you conscious, subconscious, but there's another part, and that's the fully autonomous part of the brain. That's what I'm working with.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes you a dangerous man.
That brain doesn't get much exercise, so thanks for giving it a little bit of work. Fred Lee, Mastermind, really incredible. I'm going to be scratching my head for a little bit after this.
Just want to make sure.
Fantastic. Again, he is here. Yes. My name is Molly.
There it is. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure. You knew exactly what I was
got
asking.
that. Yes, my name is Molly.
She needs to watch the video back.
It is February
so she can see
something.
Would have been great if
So
she said,
again,
my
you
name
can
is
catch
Julian.
Fred Lee. Yeah, right. My name is Julian. So you'll be here Friday evening.
Is his name Julian?
Yeah, this place fits at like 350 people, so you guys plenty can show up and see this Mastermind at work. That was incredible. Thank you. Thanks for giving me all, my strength back too. Appreciate it.
Of course, yeah.
Julian, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Mike Johnson. Appreciate you.